In action 24/7, 365 days a year. The pilot service springs into action when ships make their way into the Port of Hamburg, and we're joining them. This really is more than spectacular. The Hamburg fleet makes sure that harbour pilots can board ships reliably and safely, even when it's a challenge. Well, it's a big ship, difficult to manoeuvre for the pilots. Back when the first 400-metre ships went into service, they had 4 pilots up there. On call around the clock, the pilot service in the Port of Hamburg. We look at the whole story in a new edition of Port is What We Do. Today, the pilots have a very special job. At a length of 400 metres, the Jacques Sadi, belonging to CMA CGM, is one of the largest container ships in the world. It's an example of perfect coordination. The perfect mix of the pilot service on the one hand, the pilots themselves and the tugs. All of them together ensure safety in the Port of Hamburg. The team is highly motivated today too. No day is the same. The job is to take the harbour pilot to the next container ship which is heading this way. And now it's crossing the state border. So we're taking the harbour pilots to it and picking up the pilots who help it navigate the River Elbe up to Hamburg. We pull up to the hatch where the pilots cross. We go alongside and let them climb on board. And then we wait until their colleagues come down. The pilots have to get on board in time, and especially with a 400-metre ship, they're very keen to be on schedule. It's not that far. That's why they have to be on board in time. The pilot then says how many tugs they need and what they should do. The docking manoeuvre is confidently pulled off, also with the cooperation of Hamburg's Association of Pilots. Focke Osterkamp is one of the harbour pilots. He's in charge of coordination today. Their job is to help the captain enter the harbour and manoeuvre in the Port of Hamburg. One part is transferring using the ships, that is our ships, the HPAs, the 2 transfer barges. And the tugs are used later to manoeuvre the ships, of course. You can't really compare the two. The tugs are actually in the port when we enter the port area and are then tied up to the ships and support us there. They get their instructions from the pilots. These small ships are just to transfer the pilots. It's vital that we get on board safely and are picked up again safely. And they do an impressive job of it. It's a responsible job that's also fun. It really is a very cool place to work, navigating a ship at sunrise or in the evening at sundown. And the ships coming towards us look very cool. We quite often take good photos, especially when the special ships come like this one. And then of course, we have a cool view. Not many people have a workplace where you can spend all day looking at the Elbe. Port is what we do.